I think the word pro is being abused by many phone manufacturers. If you launch two devices at the same time and want to clearly distinguish one from the other, you can call the one with the highest specs the plus version. What does the word pro mean? Pro is derived from the word professional. What does it mean when a phone is pro? You expect it to deliver top of the line specs. The phone with the best display, it will be the phone with the best battery, best charging speeds, best camera, best software, and best performance. So with that said, let's take a look at the specs and features of the Infinix Note 10 Pro coming up next.
Are you listening? Damn.
First of all, this phone has a full HD IPS LCD display. Is there at least one phone within the same price range which delivers a better display? Yes, the Redmi Note 10 Pro. The Redmi Note 10 Pro has a Super AMOLED 1080p 120Hz refresh rate. The Poco F3 has the same specs, but the Infinix Note 10 Pro comes with an IPS LCD display which is not very bright and maxes out at a 90Hz refresh rate. What's the use of a 90Hz IPS LCD display which does not have Corning Gorilla Glass protection? If you drop this phone from a height, all the 1080p pixels will shatter and the 90Hz refresh rate will end up as 90 pieces of shattered glass. Next, the operating system. XOS and HiOS have consistently shipped with intense bloatware. I've heard reviewers complaining for several years, but the makers of these phones don't seem to hear it, or they are not paying attention, and that is why I want to draw their attention to this. It's just annoying to buy a phone with your own money, your hard-earned money, and have apps you will never use already installed on them. To make matters worse, some of these apps cannot be removed at all, taking up a good amount of the already small storage space that you have. This is not just annoying, but I consider it downright disrespectful as well. Apart from that, the user interface is not as fine-tuned as other brands I have used. It's simple enough for the everyday person to use. Maybe that's the target audience of the Infinix and the techno people, but for elite people who want, a very smart smartphone, this doesn't offer much. Hey, but I love the fact that Infinix added a pair of earphones in the box and even a 3.5mm port on the phone. The Infinix Note 10 Pro has a MediaTek Helio G95 processor, which is a good phone for playing most games, and it comes with 8 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of storage, plus a dedicated expandable storage slot. So I cannot complain a lot about that. In fact, 3 points for that. However, where a lot of people care about when they are buying a phone is the cameras. Many people use their phones in taking pictures and recording videos. If a phone calls itself a pro, then the least we expect from the cameras is professional quality pictures and videos. But see this. Quick advice: if you want to buy the Infinix Note 10, Note 10 Pro, or the Tecno Camon 17 or the 17 Pro because of the cameras, think again. See, the trees are black instead of looking greenish concerning the leaves. The sky is a very weird color. It's supposed to be blue, but it's a weird color. And the craziest thing is going to happen right now as I'm going to step into focus. Hi guys. Now see what has happened to the skies. See how my face looks like. This is not what I look like. See the colors of my shirt, my hoodie. Absolute ridiculous, absolute madness, absolute insanity. This is garbage camera at the highest level. So buy this phone if you are looking for 8 gigs RAM, 256 gig storage, Helio G95 or whatever. But don't buy this phone because of the cameras. Thanks, bye. As a quick comparison, this is what you get on the Samsung Galaxy A52. My face well lit, the plants in the background looking all green. You can see the skies, you can see the cloud, and though the sky is a bit overexposed, it looks pretty good. Like, it looks pretty good. My shirt colors look normal. The other guy, I don't know what's up with him. And this is just the front selfie camera. If I was to use the back cameras, you'd be impressed. Can you just believe how crazy the video quality out of these phones are? It's just unbelievable. If any reviewer praises the cameras of this device, well, maybe they can just justify it and say the price is relatively cheaper as compared to higher end flagships. But take a look at footage that you get from a phone like the Samsung Galaxy A52. So I'm going to make a comparison between the Tecno Camon 17 Pro and the Samsung Galaxy A52 so that we can see which one is better value for money. So if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe because I do mobile phone reviews, mobile app reviews, and I bring to you affordable gadget reviews to help you make an informed decision when you're making your next purchase. So if you like that kind of content, subscribe now. So this is a new series where we try and look for as many things to criticize of newly released technology. The higher the score, the worse that technology is. The lower the score, the higher rated it is, in my opinion, as value for money. Let me know your thoughts of the Infinix Note 10 and Note 10 Pro and also the Tecno Camon 17 series in the comments below. Do you agree with me or not? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks, Bebre.